Greetings, Shakerdonians, and welcome to another episode of The Geek, The Tech, The Kitchen. Today, we're gonna show you how to make café con leche.
Café con leche.
That's right.
We're also gonna talk about some of our favorite 80s video games.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Do you remember last week we made those broke cappuccinos? Well, today we're gonna do the first step. So we're gonna make the espresso. So do you remember from last week?
I don't. This is the ice cream scoop?
The ice cream scoop.
Yes.
The coffee.
Spoon.
No, I forgot the tamper again.
Again?
What's it called? Remember you made a mess last week?
I don't remember that.
You know it's. We got this tamper.
Oh,
What is this?
It's a coffee tamper that you can get at any store.
Squeeze it in there a little more. No, not like that. I mean, it has to be able to come out.
Well, you didn't say that. More?
Why not, right? So with that, we're gonna be awake for like 9 days. Do you remember the rest of the steps?
Yeah, I do. Crunch.
So while you do that, I got some nerdy news to tell you.
Go for it. Yes. That's hot.
How could it be hot? It's been
I don't
hot
know.
for a whole week.
Just now turned it on. Whew.
So May 21st, 2021, Quiet Place 2 comes out.
Is it?
So May 21st. Hold on, let me verify with the fact checkers, which means I'm pulling my phone out because I forgot. No, May 28th.
May 28th.
Friday. Now remember, like last episode from last week.
Yes, I filled it up
Depending,
to
yeah,
8.
about to 4-ish.
Go to 8.
Try to use bottled water because we got lime here in Indiana. So yeah, that's good. We're just gonna use a little bit anyways. There you go. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about some of our favorite old school video games, primarily from the 80s. We're going to keep it in the 80s.
Can it be very, very early 90s?
No. Just one of them.
Just one of them.
Just one.
Now, I don't know if I told you this, but my assistant is going to hand me this list.
Man, you hear that? I hear something.
Yeah. Somebody's calling you. Yeah, you'll be right back. Yeah. So anyways, we have some really... Oh, there you are. Thanks, man. Thanks for thank you, assistant, for putting if he quits, there's 200 million more that I can hire, and 200 million more on the way.
Just put that down over there. Okay.
We gotta start to turn this on.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. But I'm gonna start off with my number 3 favorite. And the reason it's my number 3 favorite is because I never beat that Mike Tyson. I'm 42 years old. I still haven't beaten Mike Tyson.
That is a good game.
That is such an awesome game. Little Mac.
Frustrating.
It's frustrating. Oh, you hear it going?
She's hissing.
1987 NES, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
One of my favorites, NES, 1986 Pro Wrestling. It was one of the first games where we can duke it out kind of like in a non-super violent way. But the one thing I thought was interesting, I can remember like having so many different people to choose from and all the different moves and everything, but there was only 6 people that you could choose from. And each one only had like one special move. But I mean, at the time, our minds were just blown of like all the options that we had.
Yeah, those are good games too. And I like how it mimicked certain wrestlers, but it just used like their colors.
They didn't want to pay for like the royalties or the rights.
So yeah, those are great games. So my number 2, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. This one's from 94.
That's like mid-90s.
It's still 95 is mid, 94 is still early. Donkey Kong Country.
That was a good one.
Love that game. I still play it. I have it on my Nintendo Switch, and it's awesome.
Another one that's right up there, probably one of my all-time favorites. Not my all-time favorite. Kind of having a dirt bike background and riding growing up. 1984's Excite Bike.
Dude, that game is so good.
When that game came out, like I played that thing forever.
Dude, that game is good.
Yeah, for the time, I mean, there was nothing else out on the market like it. So I mean, it doesn't really hold up to. I mean, it's still fun to play, but there's not a whole lot of options on it. But I mean, for the time, it was great. Loved it.
Yeah,
Is that normal?
It's almost done. So we gotta get going because we gotta.
Yeah.
Now, Excite Bike. If you play Mario Kart 8 on the Switch,
Okay.
there's a Excite Bike track, and
Really?
it's really cool, man. Yeah, it has
That
all
would
the
be cool.
bumps. Excite Bike will go down the thing. It was really frustrating. I don't think Have you ever mastered some of those games?
No.
I mean,
those older ones were like so impossible to
yeah,
beat.
they were really impossible. So we gotta set up for our number one.
Yes.
So we're gonna get some cups out. Remember what I say, you gotta have nerd cups or it's not gonna taste good. This is café con leche. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. You do it how you like. You want it strong, you want it not as strong. Café con leche just means coffee with milk. That's all it means. Say café con leche. Café con leche.
Café con leche.
Yeah, so.
Can I have milk with coffee?
Yes.
The other way around?
Yeah. So you put, I mean, depending how strong you want it, you put.
That's a lot of milk.
3/4 is up to you.
Yeah.
I usually do a little bit more than half. We don't want to like be awake all night, so you just do a little bit like that. Here, hand me that spoon.
It's the only
Here's
spoon
some
in the
sugar.
house.
Watch. Cause you only got one
That
spoon.
seems very familiar to me.
Depends how much sugar you want.
Don't go too much, because
Like
if you go
last
too
time?
much, you won't sleep at all at night.
Yeah. So I just
Gives you
do.
heartburn. And
I do maybe like for like a regular mug like this, I do like 2.5 spoons of sugar.
Are
Then
you ready for this?
yeah, you can put it in there.
Okay, here we go.
We just fill it up to the. There you go. See, I don't know if you guys can see it. We're having technical difficulties with the camera, so
Are we?
with the other camera, the angle.
Yeah. Our overheads are not really working today.
So now, you do these a million ways. You can microwave the milk first.
Really?
Get it ready, microwave. So we got the microwave here. Everybody, you guys all know what a microwave looks like. So do like, how hot do you like it? It's your call. So we'll be right back.
4 minutes.
So we're back.
We're back.
So we got our café con leche. See what you think.
This is better.
It's good,
This
man.
is better than last week's.
Milk halfway, maybe a little bit more than half. The rest espresso, some sugar. It's
pretty good.
That's it. Now you drink this when you go to your grandma's house. Now my
Okay.
grandma's 90 years old. Okay, she's a Marine captain's wife. When she says you want some café con leche, you need to say yeah.
You say yes, ma'am.
Because she's 4'11" and I'm still scared of her. Shout out to my grandma. Anyway, so number one video game. Everybody knows this. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, BA. Select start, because you always play with somebody. 1987's Contra. I personally think that's the dopest game of all times, man.
I can't disagree.
It's awesome game.
Side scrolling, it wasn't like terribly like hard either. I mean, it gave you hope to where you could actually do it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, doing the what he said, up, down,
Yeah,
left.
30 lives. Wait, what is it?
Baxter.
BA? When you play 2-player and you're going up the hills and stuff, if the guy's at the bottom, you're gonna kill that dude. So make sure you wait for him.
Yeah, it's about teamwork.
It's about teamwork. Now I love this game because I play with my daughter,
Yeah.
with my youngest daughter, and we can beat the whole game with about 88 lives. That's like 2 continues, and about to use the 3rd continue. But we get it done. It's a good game. I love that game.
My number one, I went back and forth on this quite a bit. There's one that's probably more fun than the other, but the other one is just done, it's like reading like a long book, almost like a Lord of the Rings type thing. I went back and forth, was gonna go Super Mario Brothers 3, that came out in '89. That revolutionized a lot of stuff on the Nintendo, but I'm gonna stay with the classic and say that the 1986 Legend of Zelda is probably my number one video game. That was, when that came out, there was nothing like it.
No.
Of course, most of these games, when they came out, there was nothing like it. I mean, Nintendo was kind of the first on the market for that style.
Dude.
You know, the 8-bit graphics.
Gold cartridge. That game was legit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Such a good
I mean, it
game.
sprung off toys.
The save you can save.
It actually had a battery inside the cartridge, which sucked if you were like renting the game or borrowing it from somebody, because like your save point was on that cartridge when it left your house, and you know you weren't going to go back to that anymore. But you know there was a cartoon or several cartoons actually, you know, kind of revolved around that, and
man.
you know there's a lot of merchandise which you know say the same about a lot of those games like Super Mario Brothers. And,
Everybody knows the symbol.
yeah.
Everybody knows Link.
The music
Zelda,
is
the
classic.
music,
Again,
those
Nintendo
kind
was great at that
of-
stuff.
Nintendo's still the number one selling console.
It is.
Just-
Are you sure about that?
We're some fact checkers. The
Yeah.
fact checkers got all over me because I said that.
Called him out on this one.
They came out of nowhere. The number one console is PlayStation 2. Wow. Unreal.
Yeah.
And that one had like the DVD and all that stuff. I mean, it was a real good console. Anyways, Honorable mentions. Do you have any?
I have one. I think we can't go without saying how great of a game Metroid was. It came out in the same year as Zelda, 86. You know, just the fact that, you know, you played it, you get to the very end, find out that you're a woman the whole time was just like, you know, really fun. Great game.
That's for Super Metroid was good too.
Super Metroid, another great game. Yeah.
No, I got a few honorable mentions. Altered Beast for Genesis was dope.
Yeah.
Every time you got the powers, it made one like that.
And it would actually talk. And
I had the Genesis.
Yeah.
I love the Genesis.
So did we.
So I love
Sega, by the way. Sega Genesis.
Sega. So I love that. Altered Beast. The Buster Douglas boxing game was legit.
Didn't have that.
Dude, I love that game.
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe. Yeah, I have that now. Mortal Kombat 2 for Genesis and Super Nintendo.
Didn't have those.
That game was awesome.
Didn't have those.
Once you learn the fatalities, when you're a little kid and you learn. Anyways.
My mom said no way.
Dude, yeah. Well, Mario 2. Out of all the Marios, Mario 2 is my favorite. Has anybody ever beaten Super Mario?
Baxter.
We're gonna show you guys something. That's the little guy that's making all that noise. So I think Baxter. I think what was I saying?
Don't show your butt to the camera.
Mario 2, I think it's the best of all the Marios.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, just stay.
I think Mario 2 is the best of all the Marios. Now, if I had to pick one game out of Genesis, Sonic for sure. The first Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Going upside down and all that stuff.
Yeah, and just super quick.
I still play Sonic. So we're done with this episode. It's your kitchen. Make the coffee as strong or as weak as you want it.
Weaker the better.
The weaker the better. We're out of here. We're out of here. Don't be getting this canceled.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching.
Is he gonna jump out of the thing?